Get up, Ryan Henderson. Hindo, Bill.
Reality everywhere. I look and see the signs of the
Sammy
times.
Vancicle's
Yeah, it's
non-pro
coming,
list
but
right
they're
now.
all in denial. Everything you know, it's all about the change. See the sky crack and it rains down flames. Oh man, they ain't ready for it.
Kevin Mesa, Bill.
This is something that they can't ignore.
Jonathan Sarzinski.
Coming down like a meteor.
Herman.
This is more than a game.
Nate
Better
Allen
get
Sr.
ready. Shock the
Awesome.
world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Feel the earth shake, smoke rising, walking through the flames. Our reality became unchained, like the jaws of a lion that can't be tamed. Welcome to the future. Everything new, walking on the edge. It's nothing that you're used to. Only the strong survive. You better catch your breath. Oh man, they ain't ready for it. Yeah. This is something that they can't ignore. Yeah. Coming down like a meteor. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Shock the world. Shock the world. This is more than a game. You better get ready. Go ahead, get ready. Shock the world. Yeah. Shock the world. Shock the world. Hey. We are the legends. Yeah. Detonate, got the moment to strike, I don't hesitate. I'm feeling like winning, they spitting the venom, but I got the power, I ain't afraid. I ain't afraid, I'm in your face. Forget tomorrow, man, I'm here today. Won't settle for good, man, I'm shooting for great. To remember my name when I'm in the grave. Yeah, all in, not pretending. Hall of Fame in with the veterans. I ain't playing weak, no, I'm playing for keeps. Can't stop me, I'm a legend. I run with the crew that's making the moves. Get out of the way, we coming through. We got this, never stopping, and we won't lose. No, we can't lose. Yeah. Energy, walking on lightning, I better be running on 10. Go till it ends. You don't wanna be one of my enemies. I'm cooking, I turn up the heat and everyone looking, they turning to see all the work that I put in, but I'm moving too fast, so they losing their footing. I run with the crew that's making the moves, get out of the way, we coming through. We got this, never stopping, and we won't lose, no, we can't lose.
It's 4K, Fergie. What do you want to say?
In the pines! In the pines!
Freaking Fergie, man, he always gets me. What's going on,
In
folks?
the pines.
CBC Down and Back Podcast, episode 426. All of our loyal freaking people in here. What's going on? Jerry Stallions, Eric Hoppingent, Kayla sitting by Eric Hoppy, all sorts of people. Nate Allen.
Who do you think is the OG? Jerry's got to be up there.
Jerry, yeah, Jerry's one of them.
Jerry's one of them.
Hoppy's
sure.
definitely one because
there.
we had the Pepper Goose shirts.
Yeah,
Kayla.
Hoppy and Kayla. Yeah, I'm trying to
Yep.
think of back in those days when we were there was like 10 of you guys for the whole podcast. It never got above like 12.
I know.
It was like that for months.
People watch it after a lot.
Yeah,
People watch
they
it
do.
after.
They do.
What up, Curtis, Amos, Gavin, Kirk, Braden, Easterling, Todd,
Look at everybody, man.
Schaefer
Let's
Jr.
go.
Everybody's checking in right now, man. You guys get me freaking hyped up. for
Man,
this
double
thing.
major weekend, Bill. Toledo was a banger, man. And the live
Toledo
stream,
was awesome.
the live stream wasn't perfect. We didn't have overboard cameras, but for what they had, right? Even Frank Gears doing the commentating,
Yeah.
I think it was pretty solid. I'll give it for what it was. Actually, let me give it an unbiased for what it is actually on its face score. 5.8.
5 point. Oh, you're doing a Dave Portnoy right now.
Yeah.
Dude, what was your measurement on it though?
No,
Everybody knows
that's-
the rules for him. It's one bite.
Everybody
what I mean?
knows the rules. He likes
Yeah.
them crisp.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
We're talking about, if you guys haven't seen
undercarriage.
Barstool
Everybody's
pizza
seen it.
reviews, yeah, it's good stuff. But
Bryce Jefferson.
if you give it like a 5 out of 10, it's pretty much it's rookie score. A whole
Yeah.
number is a rookie score.
big weekend for us in Toledo though, man.
Oh yeah, Bryce Hefe, dude, he took home I
Bryce
think 3
balls.
pieces of wood and 2 jerseys.
Yeah.
That's freaking nuts.
Yeah,
dude.
that is nuts.
One
That is-
weekend.
Especially that being the biggest major of the year so far, I believe.
It is
right?
the biggest
Yeah.
major of the year so
Yeah.
far, and yeah, we'll get to how well CBC did, man. We're just grateful for the team. That's all I'm
Heck
gonna
yeah,
say
man.
with that, man. It's just everybody showing up, showing out, getting used to the bags. We got guys that are winning with these bags that have been throwing them for 6 weeks.
Speaking of, let's get into that winner circle, man. That was
Good
a great
call.
transition you got there. Jamie Smith, what up? Anthony Mays, let's go.
Alan Ballard, what's up, brother?
Alan's in here too. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Everybody knows the rules here.
Let me take these off so I can see well.
Round 1, Kim Dice, first place, Apex, taking it down. Let's go.
I never know what bag Kim Dice is gonna be throwing.
Those are, yeah, I know. She always changes. She's liking those Apexes though, man.
Yeah.
That's a blackout too.
Yeah.
Clean. Bill Jackson in here again, throwing his Predators with the white
always
carpet.
the
dude.
Preds. Always the Preds for Mr. Bill Jackson, dude. He's a podium hunter.
I love it. Anthony Mays knows Bill Jackson, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Next one, we got Higgy over
And
here
Danny Wellman. Yeah.
with the Phoenixes, man.
The Phoenixes didn't even throw those this last weekend. Boards must have been slow.
Yeah, definitely. Those are some old school ones too. We
Oh
still
yeah,
got a
Higgy's
set of
had
those
those
laying
a
around.
while.
I love it.
Dude, there's our crew cup team right there. A little half and half crew cup team, right?
Yeah.
Half of them. Braden and Bryce obviously throwing for CBC this year. Tyson and Devin throwing for Big Daddy Cornhole. We love Big Daddy Cornhole. We love
Yeah, we
Tyson
gotta
and
give a
Bieber.
shout out to BDC, man.
Yeah, I know that they threw CBC, but like we appreciate, Big Daddy having those guys play on our team, throw our bags, and represent kind of both squads. You
Yeah.
know, like I know we technically got the win. I like it to be a little. It's combined. You know what I mean? There's
it's
equal
definitely
effort
combined.
there. But yeah, they're throwing the Preds, man. And Braden's Preds were a big hit, man. After the major, they've been a big hit. A lot of questions about them. A lot of orders of Preds when they were kind of an under the radar bag.
They've always been a great bag.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
under the radar. Wait, we're supposed to say a certain word for that, aren't
Oh
we?
yeah,
What's that word called?
I don't remember.
Much anticipated.
No, underrated.
No, that's not the word we're supposed to use for that. All right, next, here we go. Bryce Jefferson, Braden Easterling taking down doubles. Got the 2 scoops on who?
Yeah, Tyson and Beaver, and that's
Got
what's
a
crazy.
two
The quad
scoops on
team.
those guys.
Yeah, so the quads team was the first and second place doubles team. That's how good that quads team is,
Yeah, I
dude.
know.
I mean, in a stacked major.
I want to see him play again in other majors too, man. I do.
I like
It's
that team a
freaking
lot.
awesome.
I know that Braden. I'm trying to think of who's with them because it is Braden, Tyson, Beaver, and somebody else for Spooky Nook. I just can't remember the 4th one. It's not Bryce, I don't think. But I like Bryce on the team. But they're
Yeah, I
throwing
like Bryce on
the
the team,
Preds
too.
again here, man. Braden's Preds, and he's had those bags.
Maybe it's Zach Kier.
No, Zach won't be there Friday.
Dang it. Where you at, Zach?
He's on a cruise right now or some horror nights thing, dude. He's at Disneyland. You know him, Harry
Oh,
Potter.
Hufflepuff. Yeah, big
He's gonna
Harry
hate
Potter
that.
fan. I love it.
But they love the Preds, man. Hey, congratulations, Bryce and Braden, man. Getting the double dip. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. Jamie Smith here.
Oh, yeah. She's always got the selfies.
Dude, I know, but she's killing it. Maybe
Yeah.
sometimes she just holds it up, you know what I mean? Just to get on the podcast, Jamie. Where
Dylan
you at?
Mace is the fourth. Okay.
Dylan Mace,
That makes
gotcha.
sense. Yeah. What up, Rob Cooksey? Yeah.
Dude, it's good to see you winning with them Ronins all the time.
She loves those things.
Yeah.
Loves
It's
them.
freaking awesome. Congrats.
Kim Dice again. See with the Ronins. Different bag.
Dude, it would have taken me another 15 seconds to realize that was Kim Dice.
The glasses?
The
dude?
glasses
Threw you
did
that
it.
far
Yeah,
off?
I had no idea. No freaking clue. The hat and the glasses.
Yeah,
No,
she does look a little undercover, huh?
Yeah. Did she throw like that?
I have no idea, Bill. I
That's,
have no idea. I wasn't there.
Kim, another first place. Let's go.
Dude, let's go, Kim.
Congratulations.
Let's go.
All right. Who we got?
Oh, me and Scotty. It's
Here.
the boys.
What are you holding on your finger?
What is it? What did Derek put in there?
It looks like a little tiny bird or something.
Is that what he put on there?
There's something on your finger.
That freaking little rascal. No, me and Scotty throwing.
Was that pumpkin really there or no?
I don't think so. We were throwing the Phoenixes, man, and boards were crazy sticky, folks. Crazy sticky. We lost the King Seat game to Jerry Stallions and Jarrett Scott. We came back up. I flipped them over on the 9 side, and I was hucking them. And I started
would've
throwing
loved
good.
it.
I started throwing good. Yeah, we got the double dip. So good time out there playing with the sponsor players, playing with Scotty. A little fair type situation out there. It was a good time.
Yeah, you threw the heat too. 9-something, right?
Oh, there's our guy right there.
Dude, Higgy. We're going to talk about him in a little bit, but Higgy taking
Dude,
down
Bill, I want,
his
yeah.
very first major singles win. Stacked brackets. 2 brackets on this one. It wasn't a 1 bracket. It wasn't, North Dakota, South Dakota. This was the biggest one of the year, man. He went there and freaking just,
And
crazy.
undefeated. He didn't lose a single game in singles.
Yeah.
Not a single game. And I wanted to note here, Bill, that I didn't notice this until after the fact, that the singles wood is black. The rest of them are that blue background, right? So this is special. And it is special to win a singles major. This is like the most sought after thing next to winning King of Cornhole, but it's so hard to win King of Cornhole. There's 1 per year, right? Majors, you're gonna have you're gonna have 35 of them or whatever,
40
right?
winners.
But still very hard. No, you're not gonna have that many winners, but very hard, right? Probably 10 to 20 unique players.
you are going to have
will
that
win.
many winners, but not
Right,
uniques.
right,
Uniques
right.
is the key word there.
And this is Brian Higginbotham's first freaking one, but we'll talk about it more here
I
in a
love
second.
it. I love it, dude.
Congrats,
Higgy's
Higgy.
the
Throwing the
freaking man.
Ronins, man.
Bryce, take it. What did
That's
he take?
juniors.
Oh, juniors.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bryce. Throwing his Jesus bags too, man.
Yeah, the
Those were
Jesus
some
saves, Ronins.
clean bags right there.
Yeah, with the red
If
carpet.
you guys don't know, we got the red carpet for him too. They're freaking clean,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Bryce threw gas in juniors. He was on fire.
Yeah,
on
let's
fire.
go, Bryce. That's what I'm freaking talking about, man. Taking down 3 different tournaments at 1 major. It's pretty crazy.
Dude.
Let's go, Bryce.
Insane. David Penny Jones. Is
And-
that Gigi?
And Gigi and Tristan.
And Tristan
You
in
know
the
how I
background
know it's
there.
Tristan?
Is he bigger than everybody
He's
else?
10 feet taller than everybody else. And Tristan's freaking a monster.
Tristan's rocking the CBC shirt too.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, dude, they're looking good. The Jones over there, man. Look at Gigi, Bill, taking some podium picks,
I know,
man.
dude. They bring Gigi everywhere, dude.
Gosh dang, David, Tristan, congrats,
Congrats,
bros.
fellas. Braden.
Is that Christy?
That is Christy.
Christy Claire.
I thought, wait. Braden, if you're still in here, I thought Christy quit since
You
Josephina
can't
was
say
like taking...
Josie, but you can't say quit. They're just temporarily retired. I don't know.
They do it for fun. They're social players now.
Yes, I think we'll see them around.
I hope we see
we
'em around.
around. I love the Claires. Christy, Andy, Josie. I love them all. I really do.
Bryce is pooping right now, just to let you know.
Thank you for that, Bryce.
All right.
Schneider, what's up, brother? Thanks for your order, Schneider. Some freaking apparel, bro, coming your way.
Dude, Bill Jackson taking down a first place. I don't know where, what he was throwing on this one, but again, it's those signature Preds, man. I broke him in for Bill. So if you guys want to hear the story behind this, man, Bill got a set of these. Herringbone material, you got to break in a certain way. There's only one way to break it in. And you do not use fabric softener, detergent, dryer sheets, anything like that. If you do that, that material breaks down way too fast. Broke him in for him. Got him at Worlds. Still going strong. Let's go, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, we're still in first places right now. Jeez.
Everybody's getting first.
Good
man.
night. Who's that, Bill? Is that Nick Utley? That is my guy, Nick Utley, on the right, dude. Long time no see, brother.
Yeah, very long
That's
time.
what I'm talking about. Nick getting it done with Carbinos.
Yep.
Does he even have carbons?
I
Those
don't
might
know.
be the other guys.
Derek did this one.
Yeah, that's wild.
Congratulations,
Nick.
big dog. Let's go, man. All right. who we
Rob
got?
Tustin right there taking a second place in singles, it looks like.
Yeah,
Rob's on the
take-
left, yeah.
He's been. Those are his second set too of Ronins, I think. You know, he had the
think
green
so.
ones, I believe, the first one. But man, at the beginning of the year, he said he loved them. So let's go, Rob. Appreciate
Jack Smith
that. Man.
says, get them wet and throw them on concrete, Bill. What do you think about that?
Best method. I don't like that method. I have the method. The method. There's nobody has a better method than I do. It does involve distilled white vinegar and a red paver brick.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
Red paver brick, essential.
And
To
a
the break.
Justin tub.
And
And
Justin.
maybe nobody has one. Nobody has one of those. that's
Nobody
for
even
sure.
knows what a Justin tub is.
That's right. That's how we know it's the best break-in method.
Congrats, Rob. That's our second place there. So now we got Garrett Chandler, Todd Choate taking down. You know what I love about Garrett?
What's that?
He's
always wearing the jersey?
repping, dude.
Yeah,
Always freaking.
yeah.
Dude, he washes that thing 3 times a week because he's on the podium so much. I absolutely love it. Tell me the issue with Todd.
What's the issue with him?
He's not repping.
I don't know.
Todd, I know you're in here, man. I need you to rep a little bit more, dude. Congratulations, fellas, taking down that second place. Love it. Love it.
Jarrett, we'll get to me and the ice cream here in just a second.
Jared Scott.
Just a second.
Jared, he told me about it, man. He told me it was quite the display of bag throwing from Dylan and Scotty Ball.
No, Jarrett and Scotty were putting on a show, but I'm telling you right now, Jerry Stallions will come in the chat and let you know that he was the weak link.
Jared,
He was saying it out loud. That's why we were in the middle of the game, and Jerry's like, "Brother, it's all me," and that's when I knew we had the double dip secured.
what do you
know?
think's gonna happen on Saturday?
I don't know.
Okay, all right, we'll
don't know.
talk about that
The
later.
boards are going to be in better condition. That's 100%. I'm telling you, you could ask
Better
Jarrett.
condition for you.
Jarrett was throwing them hard, and he's got a ton of spin on his back. We were ripping these things,
Yeah,
ripping them.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brock
it's air
Beasley, dude.
conditioning where we're going, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. I mean, Jack Arcro should really drive up for it.
Harcrow.
Dude, Brock Beasley taking a second place here. Look at his face. He's not too happy
Yeah,
about
who did he
getting the
lose
second
to?
place.
Drew Waking, I think.
This is up at
Kirksey.
Kirksey, yeah, Kirksey, Kentucky,
Mhm.
man. Russell Tabor's place there, taking down a second. You can't be too happy about it. I don't know who he lost to.
I don't know, but
Gotta be
Brock's,
like
Brock's
Dustin
a
and
beast.
Graham
I
or
thought it
something.
was Drew Waking.
Oh, could be.
Yeah.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Brock.
Is that my dude Jamie? Jamie on the right, and is that Vernon on the left, Bill?
That is Vernon. I was
Dude,
about to say
that's what I'm
Gibby
talking
for a
about.
second
No,
because of the
Gibby.
glass, and I'm like, wait, that's not him.
Not Gibby.
No. Three Rivers. Let's go, dude.
Dylan Burris, what up, brother?
All right. Here we go.
Look,
Dylan
and I got the
again.
same shirt on, Bill. This is a cool company. Cornhole Nerds, they're cool. I've been ordering some stuff from them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some
Seem like
apparel.
nerds.
Apparel company in the ACO needs to happen. So if somebody builds a good apparel company in the ACO, CBC might want to partner with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's do some mutually beneficial things.
I'm glad
'Cause
you
there's-
caught yourself because you said partner with y'all.
Yeah, we don't want to sponsor anybody. We've
No.
already got too many of that.
No, we got.
But I went to a regional Monday. We made bags all night, and then I had time to make it to the regional. Through freaking gas. I beat Bryce in a close game, had multiple close games, come up for the king seed. I beat Fergie, and then that's when Fergie came back and got the ice cream. He double dipped me. He threw a 10-5-6 the first game. At one point, like 32 in a row.
Fergie will do that.
No, he was on fire, man. But I'm pretty happy with the second place at a regional.
I'd be
Singles.
happy with that too, man.
I threw pretty good.
Solid. Congratulations, big dog.
Thank you.
Did Derek do anything with that picture?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
Nope.
Dude, Patrick.
Makes it
always
every
on
week.
here. Always on here.
Patrick taking a second place with the Ronins. Surprised they're not the Bear Ronins, but they're still Ronins, so he's good.
He's got a lot.
He's got a lot of them. I
Yeah.
love it. Patrick,
Hefty
awesome,
lefty.
dude. Can't wait to see you at freaking Spooky Nook, brother.
Yeah, Spooky Nook's gonna be a freaking blast.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Gibby and Xavier Wilson Williams.
Dude, they teamed up and got a second place. I
Mhm.
love it. Throwing the elixirs, dude.
You know Xavier was throwing slick side on those bad boys.
No,
Oh,
Xavier
yeah.
has a nice throw.
Dude, he throws slick side. He throws
Does
carpet
he
back
really?
slick side.
Xavier, we're gonna talk, man. We got to talk. Congratulations, by the way, Gibby. Let's go. One of the best board makers. I swear, I won't buy any other boards from any other company. For me personally, my personal set, Gibby's boards, they just work wonderfully out on my sidewalk. We got a sidewalk that if you have those one legs or even double legs, man, it bounces. The boards move. You have to adjust them all the time, and it kind of shreds up the front. Gibby's boards, quad legs, they don't move. They're clean.
Yeah, they're heavy. They're heavy duty. There's Gibby again. And
With
Joey
the white
Persinger.
ones already?
That's what I told him. I said, you can't be having those on the podium this quick. We sent them like this week or last week.
Freaking crazy. Let's go, Gibby. I'm not going to spend much time on you because I just did it. Let's go, though. Gibby, congratulations. And Joey Persinger. That's what I'm talking about.
Wilson definitely throwing slick side. I know it.
Yeah.
I know it. Who's this, Bill? I don't know who this is.
I don't
They're
either.
throwing CBC bags though. I don't know who it is.
I love it.
Chat, if you know, put it in there. We need to give credit to these homies right here.
Yeah, if you know who these guys are.
Who are you?
We'd ask the CBC AI bot, but it's getting redone just a little bit.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Well,
But thank you for freaking throwing our bags, man. Absolutely love it. Appreciate it. I should know you, and I will know your name soon.
Logan Ogden on the right.
We know
Okay.
Ogden. Yeah. No, I think we made a jersey for Ogden, too.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
News to me.
That's what I'm freaking talking about. Thank you, guys. Bryce taking third place. Let's go. He's happy.
Ish.
He's happy. Let's go, Bryce.
Go, Bryce. That's Wes. That's
Wes,
our dude Wes right there,
yeah.
bro. Getting it done with the carbons. He loves those things.
Dude, I love it. He
He loves
just
them.
started playing, dude. He's been by the house or the shop, excuse me, a few times. Good guy. Just getting into the game, man. He caught the bug.
Xavier Wilson heading to Chicago right now. That's what I'm talking about, brother.
Davian, what up, dude? We've been talking about your throw and all sorts of stuff. Why are you throwing slick side, bro? Jeez. All right, Nate Allen, let's go. I'm sorry, dude. I got to give him a little bit of crap.
He does those slick side carpet bags, though. It's no joke.
Dude, come on, man. Nate Allen here taking third place.
Yeah.
What is he throwing? Ronins? That's what I'm
Always
freaking talking
Ronins.
about.
Always
Nate's on
Ronins.
here. Nate's on here a lot too, man.
Yeah, he is. He wins.
You ready for last but not least?
Let's see it. Chad Jackson.
Jackson, man.
What up, Chad? Is that third place at a singles regional, probably?
Mm-hmm.
That's our dude, Chad, bro. That is our guy.
Throwing the blackouts, dude. Sponsored player right there. Freaking Chad Jackson. Awesome. Got the
ACL
blue,
Pro.
red, and white hat. I would like to dub that the Scotty Ball hat.
Is Scotty's that same one?
Scotty got the first one of those. The blue, white, and red.
I don't know how you know that. That's surprising.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
I'll tell you later. But I love it. Let's go, Chad.
Kim-
That's what I'm freaking talking about,
Kim,
dude.
simmer down.
Chad's throwing the blackout apexes too, which is what Kim won hers with.
Yeah, I wonder if they have to match up against each other.
All right. Here, where are we going here?
We should be going to the Toledo.
Announcements.
Oh, announcements, yeah.
Yes, I got to talk about this. Folks, this is this weekend. We will be there streaming, and we will also be there as a doubles team. As Jerry Stallions would say, I'm the weak one. This is on me. Okay?
Well, not necessarily.
Dylan's going to carry me. We're going to win the whole freaking thing. Prove me wrong. By proving me wrong, you got to show up here, dude. Pine Ridge Farms, Indian Mounds, Tennessee. Look it up. It is an absolutely full regional. I went out there to scout this freaking venue. I'm telling you, it is beautiful. The reason why I want to max this one out or have a lot of people there is because these guys kind of, I don't know, they trusted us a little bit. They called us up. They said, hey, we'd like to start something with Cornhole. I looked them up. They were a little far out from my house, maybe 35 minutes from your house, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. It's not too far from your house.
Yeah.
And went out there, scouted the venue. It is so beautiful that I want to be able to go back to this place and throw more of these tournaments. So I really want to make this first one big. That is why we're going out there. We're going to have the over-the-board cameras. We're going to have freaking a phenomenal streaming setup. And if you freaking throw good or hit a crazy shot, I will make a small shot show showing the best shots of the freaking day. Let's go.
That's awesome. Yeah, if you guys, I mean, there's a lot of tournaments this weekend, but if any of them are outdoors, they might be getting canceled. Just saying.
That's true.
We're going to
That's
be
true.
indoors. That's guaranteed.
It is
So,
indoors, air conditioning. Jack Harcrow, you'd be fine here. It is beautiful inside here. They do weddings at this place and stuff
Yeah.
like that. It is a big venue. I think you can have 8 sets of boards. I think we're going to have 7 just because we're going to set up and stream. And that's why we limited the tournament to 64 in singles.
Right.
So I think we have, roughly 20 or something registered right now. So if you guys are planning on going, please register for that because they're also basing their concessions and stuff like that off of it. So
Yeah.
it's a 440-acre farm. They have sporting clays. They have 5 stand outside, which I will be doing at some point. I'm sorry, I'm going to go
Unless it's
outside.
torrential downpour.
Unless it's torrential downpour, I'm going to go shooting a little bit, okay?
Yeah. But hey, folks, we're going to have regionals here hopefully multiple times this year. So hopefully we can get, once we get those dates locked in, we'll post them so you guys kind of know what's going on. And if you want to travel a decent amount of time to go to a cool regional, this is one that I think is a need to see regional. I think something like Russell Tabor's place, it's a need to see. You know, there's certain places that like, hey, they're having such a good regional. It's such a good environment. You need to see it. This is going to be one of those places on your regional map. If you're within 5-6 hours and can make a weekend out of something, I think this is something you need to do.
They have a couple cabins. They have a house. Something. One of their places like sleeps. I think it was 8 or something like that, and the other one is like a house or something that you can rent out. It's right on the property. 2 stocked ponds too.
Crazy.
It might be raining this weekend. I have no idea, but just in the future, like if we make this one big, they're definitely going to invite us back to this place.
Yeah.
2 stocked ponds just to go bass fishing while juniors is going on or something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's freaking awesome. So very excited about this one. I hope we see a lot of you guys
it'll be all day, Kyle. So doubles will start in the morning at 9, I believe, and then singles will follow, and then women's, seniors, juniors, co-ed. And while that's going on, I mean, there could be some cash games going on against me and Bill. We'll spot you some points. No big deal.
I'll spot you some, especially Todd, dude. Todd needs like 5.
Me and Todd had a good game the other day.
Garrett Chandler cancels Todd out though.
Oh.
So yeah.
Garrett's good.
So yeah, Garrett would have to
No,
spot
Todd
me
gets
5.
hot. Todd gets hot.
I know, Todd's freaking legit.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm just giving him crap.
All right.
All right, folks. We're going to move on. You ready?
Yeah, let's get it.
Are you sure?
Do the thing. All right. So, Toledo. Bill, what do you have up over here? This is, there we go. That's
no,
what
it's
I
not
need to
Toledo.
see.
This is the points chart, brother.
Oh, we're on the point chart right now?
I figured I
Okay.
could send this out
That's
while
all right.
you're,
Yeah,
you know
I
what
forgot
I
about
mean?
that.
Yeah.
Folks, if you're new to the channel here, this is CBC Family Picks. All right, every weekend when there's a major weekend, we make picks for the upcoming major for each division. This year, it is me and Bill versus a special guest, okay? So far, just going to say, not bragging, kind of bragging, we're undefeated. Nobody's beat us. There's been one person that's tied.
You ain't gonna
I'll give you credit, Ricky Evans, since you freaking cry every week, all right, that you tied. He really does, but it's okay. I understand. You. When you're that close and don't make it, I understand being a little upset, and that's where Ricky's at. But we got to follow the rules, folks. You got to beat us if you want the free
You gotta
shirt.
beat us.
That's it.
That's
you
the
just
whole
have to
thing.
beat us one time. All you're going to do is be better than both of us at one major. Anyways, this is how the points go. If your player takes first place, 10 points, second place, 9 points, third place, 8 points, fourth place, 7 points. After that, the players can tie in the bracket, so they tie on points and go down by 2. Fifth place, 5 points, 7 place, 3 points, 9 place, 1 point. You gotta take a top 10 if you want points in CBC. No participation trophies. Let's go.
Todd Choate, when it's my conditions, we will be playing a cash game. It's got to be my conditions. I'm not playing on freaking lightning boards in this now. I'm sorry. I'm not that diverse of a player to do stuff like that. But when it's my conditions, you need to say anywhere, any place. I will name that place when the conditions
Let's
are
see
right.
how the conditions are Saturday, Todd.
If it's
I'm up
raining,
for
it might be good for me.
Yeah.
All right.
If the boards are fast, I'll find another
Here
partner.
we go.
All right, Toledo. This is how it washed down, man, and it was a close race here for Toledo. This was the CBC show. I'm not even going to be shy about it, because if we weren't a bag owner and we were looking at this thing objectively, it was the CBC show. Like, I'm sorry.
Awesome.
Yeah, but anyways, let's start with women's, man. Nate had women's first pick, and we did great here, Bill. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 here. And Nate takes McKenna Kopp, dude, and she was on fire, doing her thing. Knuckle bag, it goes in the hole. She's so freaking good. So good. And she took a top 8 in singles. She is a freaking monster.
The only thing I ever remember about McKenna Kopp, Knoxville last year.
Yeah.
Winning the... she didn't win the singles major.
Yes, she did.
Oh, she did win.
Beat Isaac
Okay,
Curry.
yeah. Insane
Beat the
throwing.
future king of Cornhole.
Most rollbacks ever thrown in a single game, and most hit, most likely, in a single game. Crazy.
Did she double dip, or was it just one game? I really don't remember. But I know she won, and it was a display, man.
Yeah.
And Isaac was literally just hands in the air,
Well,
what
what
do
can
I
he
do?
do right
He's
there?
trying level 1 blocks, level 2 blocks, level 3 blocks, lane side, not lane side. He's shooting airmails. He's making
He's got to
them.
beat
It
her
didn't
bag for
matter.
bag. He can't. You can't play the defensive on that. You just got to play offensive. You got to put everything in the hole, throw bag for bag.
It is.
and see where it shakes out.
She is so good at it, and it is the most frustrating bag to play against. Like, I played against it 2.5 years ago, Fort Wayne, in pool play. It was my game to get out of pool play. I played McKenna Cop. 23 rounds. She threw a 9.62. I threw a 9.34 or something like that. She beat me. I mean, I did what Isaac did. It was level 2s, level 1s. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, she was doing this, and it's like I wasn't even understanding it, and I was just upset because it shouldn't work this way, right? Like, that's what was going on in my head. This shouldn't be this good, and it is. Like, you just have to accept the fact this is how she throws. It's going to be good all the time. Like, it's just crazy.
It's
It is crazy. But
All right, seniors.
congratulations. Yeah, second place Martina Bell, third place Josephina Ernsberger.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you already went through this. My bad. Seniors. Brian Higginbotham, I took a 4th place, dude. Thank you very much for the 4th place. I wish I would have picked you in singles, dude. You are freaking awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Mark Smothers took a 5th place for you. Tony Pena took a 9th. We were all so far off on seniors. It's crazy. These are the freaking divisions that you can scoop points and stuff like that as seniors. Who took everything? I know Mick Hoaxang had
took it down with a double dip. And really, we were surprised that Mick didn't get picked. You know, we really were.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
And I'm surprised I didn't take him, and I'm really surprised Nate didn't take him. But you look at the names on the board, they all could win 100%.
Bro, I picked Higgy, and I was thinking, I'm like, dude, if it's between Mick and Higgy, Higgy's our guy.
Yeah.
I got to pick Higgy. And he scored better than everybody.
Yeah, and second place, T-Bone Dawson, and throwing gas. He might have got double dipped, but T-Bone is a freaking animal, dude. He's like 77, 78 years old.
He's not one of the peppy ones, though, is he?
No, he's a super senior.
Super, yeah.
Yeah, dude, 2 Fiber One bars per game. And, dude, but he's a monster, an absolute monster. And then third place was Rick Shadé. I don't know who that is.
Never met him.
I couldn't pick him out of a crowd. He threw good, took third place in seniors.
Yeah.
I've never even seen his name. So, but hey,
Congratulations to everybody there. All right,
Yeah.
juniors here. You freaking took the cake with this one, picking Bryce Boss.
Yeah, Bryce
First
took it
pick
down.
also.
Undefeated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryce threw really well. Noah Dennis, second place. Not surprised there. Third place, Mark Schultz. I told you to pick Mark, Bill. Remember that?
Yeah.
Fourth place, AJ Friedman. I like you going
I
out
go out
on
on
Bill.
limbs all the time. All the time.
AJ Friedman, I mean, he did good for you, Bill, considering he had the worst PPR, but took fourth. There's only 6 players.
He's a dirty
but,
bagger.
well, he had a negative .68 DPR. But that's all right.
All right. But congratulations, everybody.
yeah.
Moving on, co-ed. I picked Bryce Boss, Kennedy, Meineke. They took second place.
Double dipped. Martina and Russell, which somehow didn't get picked either.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy
And
they didn't get picked.
my pick, Mike Smith and Cindy Green. Cindy wasn't able to make it. So what happens here, folks, on the picks, this is how this works. If your player or team doesn't show up, you get one position lower than the lowest finish of a player on the board. That's how we do it. You don't like it?
That's fine. You make up rules as you go. You
made up that rule last season.
No, I did. I only met. No, I didn't make it up. I gave you an olive branch because you should have gotten a 0.
The olive branch is now policy.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
the standard.
You're the one who changes your picks the day up.
Well, I would have liked to if I would have known. You wouldn't have let me, though.
Yeah, somehow I have never had a pick that didn't show up.
That's not true. You have multiple times.
Whatever. All right, Tony Pena and Wendy taking a 5th place for 5 points on Nate there.
Yeah, Daniel Wine and Josephine Ernsberger take 3rd, and Mackenzie Kopp and McKenna Kopp take 4th. All right, moving into doubles. Bill had first pick. Great freaking
Bryce
pick,
Boss,
Bill.
Braden Easterling. I call him Bryce Boss. His last name is Jefferson. In Spanish, I believe Boss is Jefe. First part of Jefferson is Jefe. Let's go, Bryce.
A lot going on there.
It's a great freaking nickname for the kid, man.
Yeah, they threw great. They got the double dip, as we talked about earlier, on Tyson Pack and Devin Thompson and Beaver. They were throwing great, too, man, to make the King seed in that tournament. Absolute studs. Third place, Zach Pardue and Keegan Brown. And I really like those dudes. I really do like them. They have great poise on the boards. They're humble players. They're from, like, the Louisville area. I like them. I like them a lot. They play good. Third place. Fourth place, Mike Smith and Bob Bonch. Bob Bonch is back.
Bob Bunch,
Yeah.
man. Big time. Let's
Yeah.
go.
In 5th place, Fergie and Drew Waking, which I kind of like that team, Fergie and Drew Waking. And another team I don't know, Bruce Lalonde and Ryan Wiertzma. But my pick, TJ and Steve, come up a little short with the 13th. And Nate's team, Cody and Nate, 33rd.
Story of your life, man.
Well, that's true. Blame my genetics, man.
Hey, Bryce, Braden, that's what I'm freaking talking about, dude. This is the round right here that put me over the top.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Right
Over the
here.
top cornhole.
Double zeros. Him, Nate. No problem. I can pick doubles.
Yeah. And, okay, moving into singles, Braden Easterling. So we take 2nd place overall, folks, but how we do this is in bracket. But the ACO is switched up on this year.
Right, and without letting us know. Without letting us know. The ACO needs to run everything by us. They don't
Yeah.
do that sometimes, man, and it's tough. The AI bot doesn't pick up on it because this is probably a corporate meeting sometime where nobody was present, and they were just like, hey, how about we do it this way?
Yep. And so
AI bot
technically,
can't pick up on
with
it.
2 brackets, it'd be the 1st and 2nd place person would be equal to taking 1st place in bracket. So that's why Braden gets a 1st place points here, folks. That's why Drew Waking has 2nd place points, because with 2 brackets, 3rd and 4th would be like taking 2nd in your bracket. Does that make sense to everybody? I hope that
Stephanie,
makes
I'm going to
sense.
send you one here in a minute, okay? Calm down.
Yeah.
I sent one. I jumped the gun on it. I was going to get you on here early, but we decided against that.
Nate Stevens takes a 9th in bracket. Surprising from Nate, but I mean, I think that he's only had the bags a couple weeks too. He's very excited about it. He's got multiple options. He's okay.
Yeah,
He's good.
He'll be good. He'll be
Yeah.
good.
We'll see him in.
We were talking
it's
in the
Spooky
chat.
Nook.
We were talking in the chat, and it's kind of crazy because some of these people were kind of signed the last minute, you know. And Aaron Lambert was in there. It's like, I can't believe we're throwing so good starting out a season like this when we just received all it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's gonna take a minute. That's fine.
Yeah, passion pick Amari Scott makes the main bracket, takes a 25th, respectable. Dakota Salee also makes the main bracket, takes a 17th, respectable. Beaver makes the main bracket, and the hard way, lost his first game, comes all the way back, makes the championship bracket, takes a 7th or 8th overall, which is like a 4th place in bracket. Beaver always doing crazy stuff. But the points breakdown, folks, I had 36 points. I am the big loser this week. Nate, 41 points, and your man Bill with 43 points takes the win for CBC.
He says he's the big loser.
Let's
He is
go.
the big loser, dude. We won. You know what I
We
mean?
won.
But I
We
think
won.
there's one more thing you did not talk about, and while you talk about it, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, if that's okay.
You gonna do the other thing too?
I'm getting. Well, no, I thought you could do it.
Oh no.
Okay, you ready to talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay. 45 seconds. You ready?
Go ahead. All right.
Yeah, you knew it
Good
was
time. All right. Higgy, man, we're just really proud of Brian Higginbotham. To have somebody win a singles major is freaking huge. And we picked up Higgy kind of last minute. Higgy has no social media, so he doesn't even know when we promote him. He probably never watches this dang podcast. But this weekend, man, he threw gas. I think it was a 961 over like 100 plus rounds. He's the nicest freaking guy. He wears jorts, which I love. I've tried to match jorts with him multiple times, and for some reason, on the days I wear jorts, he wears khaki shorts, and on the days that he wears jorts, I wear short shorts. So we haven't been able to link up on shorts, but it doesn't matter because Brian Higginbotham is a dang world singles major champion in the ACO. He's getting that purple jersey, man, and dude, I couldn't be more excited for this guy to win a major. Just the nicest dude on and off the boards. Very respected, especially in his community, Outlaw Cornhole. So I want to give a shout out to Outlaw Cornhole. I mean, Higgy's been throwing the Ronins for, I think, about a year or more. He took a 9th place overall at Worlds. I mean, that's when I knew. And me and Bill were kind of
Dude,
like,
you're acting like Finn right now, man. You need to
we
stop.
were talking. I don't even know what that means.
What's the first letter? I'm going to tell you what it means. Here in just one
I
second.
think it's S.
S?
Yep, you got it right there at the top.
There we go. All right, Stephanie, your invite is coming out. And folks, if you are wondering, why does Stephanie get a spot on the CBC podcast and not Beaver? Since Beaver beat Stephanie, technically, correct?
There was. It depended if you counted passion pick or not. And I like the passion pick to be for tiebreaker, so I wasn't counting it, which means Beaver gets the win, right?
Right.
But for a double major weekend, knowledge-wise, if we keep Steph on for both majors, right, she does have more knowledge. She's out there. She's checking everything out. But Beaver, Ohio next week for Spooky Nook. Beaver's going to be there. All of his boys are going to be there. I want to get some extra hype going behind Spooky Nook. And Beaver coming on the podcast, he's a very unique unique is the word I'm going to use. Personality, right, Bill?
Yeah.
And he is absolutely insane. What is Steph doing? She's outside?
We got
I'm
Steph
trying to
on.
place my phone somewhere, but I can't find anywhere.
It needs to be sideways. What do we got going on?
Yeah, what are we doing here? We talked to
Is
you
it
about
not
this.
flipping?
I got it, but I'm still trying to put my phone somewhere. So hold on.
This is not.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. You've had 45 minutes to prep for this.
She's sideways. Bill, tell her to fix this.
I'm ready.
You're
No,
sideways.
the phone is sideways.
I have to get it is sideways.
No, but you didn't flip.
You gotta flip it. We tested this.
I did it right the first time, I guess.
Yeah, what happened this time?
But it says it's flipped. What the freak?
No, you gotta hit the button to rotate the video.
Yeah, you got to rotate the video over. Nope.
Okay.
We
Hold
tested
Hold
this.
on. Hold on.
There,
There
we
we
go.
go.
Let's
Okay,
go.
whatever. Shut up.
All right. Stephanie wants to stand up. She's doing her best time to fill impression right now.
Best time to fill?
Yeah.
I like it.
All right, Stephanie Burgett, we are going to pick for Chicago Major
guys.
here. This is Stephanie Burgett. She
Chicago.
is amateur ACO analyst. Me and Bill, pro CBC analysts.
So we're amateur on that side of the
Amateur.
camera, pros on this side of the camera. So this week, a little bit different. Stephanie's going to get to pick for two majors. And we're going to tally up the points for both of the majors. Whoever wins, wins. Stephanie indicated that she wanted a t-shirt, correct?
Alcohol. No, I'm
Are you
kidding.
freaking kidding me?
Good night. That's
Are
not
you
how it
freaking
works.
kidding me?
I'm kidding.
Where's Parker at?
You know what? I have no idea.
He's
It
clean-
said on the Life 360 that he's like at Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, at no point did he ask me if he could go to Chick-fil-A.
He's cleaning his room.
All right, Bill,
Oh,
let's
he's
get it
definitely not doing
rolling.
that.
Steph,
He's definitely not doing that.
you have first pick for women's. What do you got?
Okay, well, see, this is a very hard decision because I have a very strong top three. And I'm going to go against what I really wanted to pick for number one, and I'm going to go with Maggie Geiger.
Great pick. I mean, I think that's the number one.
I love it. I love it.
Maggie's
I love
our
it.
girl.
You know who I'm going with here.
Bill's got number two. He's locking in.
I'm going McKenna
What is
Cop.
that?
Oh,
Yeah,
did
I
I
was
do
Bill
that
trying to
wrong?
somebody's name wrong every week.
What is it?
Yeah, there you go. Wait, what are you doing? Yeah.
There you go. My bad. Look.
All right, so now I've got a choice to make between Josephina and Kennedy, but Josephina's done well for me this year. I'm sticking with her.
Really?
Yep.
That's
I
funny.
love
That's my top three.
Josephine is absolutely
I
solid.
mean, I think Kennedy could prove us all wrong and win this major. I'm just saying
Why
that.
can't I have top pick on juniors? That's who I wanted top pick on.
All right, moving into seniors. This is Bill's division right here. He's got first pick. He's taking Mr. Wayne Rao.
Wayne, when you watch this, there is no curse. It doesn't happen. There is nothing.
Nothing.
When I pick you, you freaking win, Wayne. Let's go.
All right, I'm going to say the same thing to the player I'm going to pick. No curse here. Give me Mr. Bob Heil. Let's go, Bob.
Is it IEL or
You got it.
EI?
You got it. You got it.
Also my top three. So I'm going to go with the third pick of Gary Roerick.
Gary Rory. Dude, nobody picked T-Bone.
ROH.
R-O-E-H-R-I-G.
H-R-I-G. Gary Rory. That's
Great
a solid
pick right
pick.
there.
Or
T-Bone
Rager.
Dawson, though.
T-Bone, I almost picked T-Bone. I just don't know if he can go back-to-back weekends like that. But, I mean, obviously, dude, he throws fantastic.
There's a lot of good choices.
He's been heavy on that Fiber One from what I'm hearing, anyway.
2 doses of Metamucil.
Yeah.
He's been...
There's Maggie. Wayne's driving. You got an eye roll from him, Bill. Hey, Wayne, I'm telling you, dude, there is no freaking curse. Don't even worry about it. Just show up and throw gas.
Bill, you're putting too much focus on it right now.
There's no focus. There's
Okay,
no focus.
Wayne, if I would have picked you, you know what would have happened.
Oh,
Champion.
Wayne's pissed.
All right, we're going juniors. I got first pick. You got to take Levi.
course you do.
Levi Haddock.
Of course you do.
Give him up. Steph has second pick. I think I know she's going to pick, but let's hear it.
You don't actually probably know who I'm going to pick because I was very stuck between these two guys. But there was one junior that beat my son in Lake Charles, and almost won the whole thing. And that was Chase Hollis. So I am definitely going to pick him for juniors.
Okay, and there's the light plug for Parker Bridgette right there.
I love light plug Parker
Whatever.
Bridgette.
Bill, that leaves Wyatt Wanika, no Sammy Vansickle. Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold up.
Oh, I gave Bill the free chicken there.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm doing it.
Gave him the free chicken. Sammy's good, man.
He
He's very
did
good.
not do me wrong. He took first place in Buffalo, and I had a pick there. I got to pick Sammy
He
again.
beat Isaac Hurt.
Got to pick twice, I think, throughout that tournament.
At
So,
least twice.
It's
Yeah, I
crazy
gotta
that I
get
have all
Sammy.
the top 3
Yep, he's
of what we're
solid.
picking.
Let's go, Sammy.
All right, we move into co-ed, and this is a pretty tough field right here. I'm gonna see who Steph picks here. There's some favorites, but everybody's really good.
I definitely have a favorite. And if I'm not 100%, but I feel like I'm 100%, they did get co-ed team of the season. How could I not pick Maggie and Wayne?
Good pick. Yeah, you took them. I mean, if you wouldn't have picked them, either me or Bill would have.
Yeah, I would have taken him easy. Easy peasy. That's a solid pick.
There's a bunch I could have picked, though, for sure.
So I got, who do I got? I got Kennedy then.
Kennedy and Hunter McCullough.
Yeah.
I like that pick a lot. I really
Kennedy
do.
and Hunter. Solid.
Oh, it puts me in a tough spot here. I'm going to take Pedro and Josefina Ernsberger. No, most people don't know
I
Pedro
didn't have that
Martinez,
one.
a.k.a. Amigo from the Missouri area. I'm saying just watch out. Pedro can throw bags in the hole. Slick side bags, too, and Josefina, slick bag player, right? So I like them linking up, throwing slick bags. I think they're going to be comfortable, and they're going to do well.
I love it. He could also be a passion pick. Just throwing that out there.
Yes, Pedro definitely could be a passion pick. Bill's going to take Levi and Kevin. They haven't done it
Kevin
wrong.
Mesa, Levi Haddock, they're absolutely solid doubles team right there. I just don't know how you could pick anybody else starting out right here. I think they are just on freaking fire. Levi, I've seen him play numerous times. I believe you were a huge fan of Levi in Branson after you were a big fan of CJ, and then also after you were a big fan of Dustin Arent.
Yeah, Steph was big fan of a lot of players in Branson. Yeah, I believe it went from, it was CJ to Dustin to Levi.
Yep.
The best player in the world.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, Gavin.
Yeah.
Gavin.
Oh, yeah, it was Gavin, then CJ,
Gavin,
then
okay.
Dustin, then Levi.
We got to poke a little bit of fun. Let's go.
Oh, man. All right, that leaves
Please
me.
do.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at this chat. Hunter McCullough right here. Bill will not be let down. That's the confidence I freaking like to see. I will be watching, big dog. Let's go.
Yeah, Hunter, you better not. I mean, you said it now, Hunter. You better back it up. All right, that's
I love
all we
it.
got to say.
Hey, no
Oh,
pressure.
there you are.
No
This is
pressure,
like
bro.
worst
Just
angle
freaking
ever.
tear them all up, man.
For me.
What?
I feel like this is
Nick.
like the worst angle.
What's
It's
up?
like a terrible angle.
What's up? It's a party.
I love it. What up, Nick?
Party.
Not much, man. I'm just gonna go downstairs, so I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, brother.
What are we doing
We
here?
have to deal with.
I love Nick, dude. I
That's
love
good.
him.
Yeah, dude. Nick's awesome.
All right, this leaves me up here, Bill, and I think this is the team I have to go with. Although they have played in a major together, and it didn't go that well. I'm hoping they're coming for redemption. I think they have to slow down on the swing oil. Jacob Coleman and Craig Irvin. I like this team.
I
They're
like
Missouri boys. They're
I
playing
have
for
them. I have them on my list.
Yeah, they're
That's it.
playing for the same bag company this year. I think that makes a big difference, you know,
That-
and
it
it's
is
a good team.
It is a very solid pick. Very solid pick. They both throw. Yeah, exactly. What I mean, what you
Elite
just
Bag
said.
Co.
Same-
Yeah, they
same
throw for the
company,
same
yeah.
bag company, and they live in the same area. They play together. They're friends. I like them as a team. They went to South Bend last year. I was told by both of them they got too drunk and it didn't go well. So I don't think they're going to repeat that, right? Like if you have had that issue, you don't do it again, right?
Yeah.
Bad decision.
We'll
All
see.
right. What do you got? What do you got?
Okay, so this is kind of a wild card, kind of not, but I'm stuck between two. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Gammons. I said that on your
I like
post,
it.
so I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the Gammons. Y'all
I like
better not
Todd.
let me down.
I like
Jesus.
it. It's solid.
The only
would you be
other-
going with Braxton Gammon, or are you going with Todd and Matt?
Oh, Todd and Matt.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Just making sure.
You're
Yeah.
The only other team that's really good at doubles is Maggie and Wayne are very good
Yeah.
doubles team.
I have them.
Yeah, they're very good.
Solid team. So Todd, we saw
Todd played great singles last weekend in Toledo.
phenomenal.
I think he took 5th or 6th.
singles. phenomenal.
Maybe fourth.
I
even.
watched him on the live stream a couple times,
Yeah.
dude. Todd throwing freaking good, and I love to see it, brother. I love
Yeah.
to see that.
Todd is back, dude.
Todd's
Todd
back.
is back, dude. That was a great start to the season for Todd. I can't
Yeah.
wait to see big things from him, man.
Yeah, he's been putting in some work, man. Fourth. There we go.
Fourth, yeah.
Where are
Dude,
you
that's
going?
a heck of a run in Toledo with like 250
Don't
players,
throw
man,
me.
with studs in there.
Todd's
All
back
right.
on the radar, dude.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is. 100%.
He's on the radar.
All right, moving into singles. I mean, I don't even think that my pick isn't even a guess to anybody. When he shows up, he does great. He won the last major he went to. It's going to be Levi Haddock.
I knew you were going to pick him.
Well, it's obvious. Levi's
Yeah.
tried and true. There's great players in this field, though. Great players.
There are.
Okay, well, but I didn't actually want first pick in this because I was struggling between two people. So since you picked
She's gonna take
one
the
of the
pick.
people I was struggling between, I'm glad to pick the other one. I'm going to give another shout out to my son because it was the only other person he lost to, and barely one round cost him the whole game, to Dustin Arant.
Dustin A.
Oh, dude, that was
Great pick, man. Dustin's been throwing good now for about 8 months, man. Dustin is very, very good right now.
Yep.
Bill, that leaves you with a tough decision here, huh?
Just because I saw him throw last week and he's throwing so freaking good, I got to do it.
Drew, yeah, what a pick.
See, I mean, I've gotten every single
Gotta
one
do
of
it.
these.
I got Drew
Top
waking.
three.
The other pick,
Drew's been my other one was Craig Irvin for this, and I had both
Look
of
at
those
that.
guys kind of lined up for this, and I
All of
kind
our
of did it
top
off the
three
top.
have been the same.
Yeah,
Good.
Drew's clean, yeah, but I really want to pick Craig for this one.
I think an underrated pick here, too, is McKenna Kopp. I'm just
There's a-
saying,
there's a lot
McKenna
of
is
That's
a
a
picks.
beast.
solid pick too, yeah.
There's a lot of picks.
This is going to be one main bracket, so think of that, too. Xavier and Wilson Williams, hey, I know we might be sleeping on you, but did you or did you not go 0-2 in Toledo, Xavier? I'm sorry, brother, but if you go 0-2, we gotta see you bounce
Xavier,
back.
There's got to be a line drawn at some point, okay? And I know you're freaking phenomenal, and you can whoop. Dude, I've seen you on the freaking boards, dude. I've seen you at your freaking best, and I've seen you at your freaking worst on the freaking boards, dude. You
Every
can
year,
tear it
you're
up.
faint to suck
Show me one. Just show me one, and I'll pick you the rest of the damn season, dude.
I wish I could sit down with
Just
you.
show me one. That's all you got to do. One. I'll pick you the rest of the season.
Bill, are you switching to Craig or are you
really
sticking
not.
with Drew?
I got Drew. I got
Okay.
Drew. I typed it in. That's what it is.
Okay. Passionate
But-
pick for
But just a little shout out to Craig, man. Dude, it's tough. I would have liked to pick Craig.
Craig's great.
I saw Drew last weekend. I didn't see Craig. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
got to pick Drew.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Steph, passion
Well,
pick.
yeah,
Who you
Huh?
got? Passion pick. Who
my
you got?
passion pick. Can I just pick Liv? I had it.
No, he's a pro.
I'm just saying. I don't have him for anything. So I just wanted to pick him. Sammy Van Sickle.
Sammy's a pro. I know he's in the pools, but he's a pro.
Oh, I know. Sammy Van Sickle.
You can't
You
pick
can't
him.
pick- he's a pro.
He's not.
He's a pro.
I know he's in the pools, but he is a pro.
Oh.
They
okay.
just haven't
All right.
transferred him over.
I was gonna say, explain that though. Okay. Can you close up this like different, like this little? You can't be throwing right now while I'm on the phone.
Yeah, Nick, get those reps in, brother.
Well, that just screwed me all up. Let me pick. Ah, shit. Sorry, shoot. Dang it. See, you can't be putting people in the pools.
You could have your boy Chase Hollis.
There's a bunch that are in the pools that are. Is Mackenzie Kopp's a pro, right?
Mackenzie Kopp is not a pro.
Whew. Shit.
Chase
I guess
Hollis,
give
Shouldn't have said that.
Give me Gary again, I guess.
Gary Rorig, good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick.
I didn't have that because I was first picked, so I only put one.
Yeah, they messed that up. Sammy should be in the main
Dang
bracket
it.
already. He'll have
Yeah.
to get himself figured out.
I put him down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm up for this one. I'm gonna let you take Mackenzie Kopp if
No, I'm not
In the
taking
pool.
Mackenzie Kopp. That's McKenna's husband.
Mythical, but not you, bro. Well,
I got Bruce Lalonde.
Bruce Lalonde, what's your story with Bruce?
You don't
Oh, I
remember Worlds?
remember. I remember.
You don't remember Worlds?
I was challenging Bill on if he knew players or not, and yeah, and I was pointing people out from behind, and I go, "Who's that?" And he's like, "That's Bruce Lalonde," and it was Bruce Lalonde. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
I'm not familiar with him, I don't think.
Hold up, Stephanie. Hold up. You got to tell me, what is your story with Gary Rohrig?
I'm trying to pick people that I wrote down because I
No,
only put
what's
one
your
person
story?
down
No.
for
How do
passion.
you know Gary?
Oh, I don't. I mean, I just know him from commentating.
It's a passion pick, so you have to at least have some sort of story with him. You see how Dylan
I love him. I love him. He's such a great guy.
Come
So
on.
nice.
We'll let it go.
Wait, we're gonna let it slide for
Y'all
Chicago.
bought me a beer one time.
No, we are not letting that slide for Atlantic City.
My
We're letting it slide for
gosh.
Chicago. So you
I
better
have a story for Sammy.
you better have Nick getting ready. Getting something ready for Atlantic City.
All right. I'm going to take my boy Gavin Kirk. That's my guy right there, dude.
I love it.
Gavin's showing up. Gavin's been putting in work this year. He is going to go off this weekend. I hope y'all are ready.
I love
hope
it.
y'all are ready. Lock those babies in, Bill.
Picks are locked
For
in.
Chicago.
Going to Atlantic City.
All right.
Oh,
You've got
wait,
nobody in
wait.
there, huh?
We weren't planning on this, but we are making a little switch. I do not know anybody right now that's playing in Atlantic City,
Yep.
so I'm going to have to actually look that up.
All right, Stephanie, you're starting off Atlantic City. For women's, who you got?
I'm gonna pick my good friend, the redheaded killer, Kim Dice.
Great pick. Great pick.
Dude, come
Miss
on.
Kim Dice. This is going to be tough for me because I think I already know who Bill's going to pick, and I don't know who I'm going to pick.
Oh, yeah, Chloe Arrington.
Yeah.
Once
see?
again, I want to pick a junior.
Okay. Susan Sullivan did make a good run. Tammy Williams. I commented on something the other day and said that this player is underrated. I'm going to give her a chance tonight for this weekend, Miss Kristen Beckwith.
Oh, okay.
Kristen.
Kristin Beckwith. Yeah, you got it. Bingo. Let's go, Kristen.
Beckwith.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm talking
Hey,
about.
I'm first on seniors here. A lot of scannons, which always makes me nervous because people
Yeah.
that are scannons are either backyard and this is their first deal, or they're freaking just loaded and haven't had scoreholio. And we've seen both ways on this. So this was kind of tough for me. Although, looking at the field here, I am going to go with my dog, Bobby Sperry.
Bobby Sperry, dude. That's my guy right there.
I've got him.
That is my guy.
That's what I'm going with, man. Throws at Phoenix's, fast side, kills it.
That would have been my pick, Bill. Instead, I'm going to take Scott Harper. Give me Scott Harper.
Solid.
Let's go Bobby Sperry, second
All right.
major, brother.
Who you
Yeah,
got?
y'all got my three again. So my third one is Mike Smith.
All
Mike
right,
Smith?
solid.
Mike Smith.
Yes,
Okay.
Mike Smith.
All right.
Who did you think that I was going to choose there?
Maybe Mike Walters, maybe J.R. Williams. I don't know. There's some names in there, but Mike Smith locked in.
It's locked in.
All right, Bill. Oh, juniors is next. I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm gonna take Isaac Hurt.
Duh.
Oh, Bill's taking a look. He's surfing right now. There's some good picks in there, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm third here. Stephanie,
you
who
are
you got?
third.
Oh, good. Then I want Riley Dressler.
Good pick, but I mean, Bill's gonna get the sleeper here, and I like this pick that Bill's gonna get. I mean, that I think he's gonna take. Bill, you taking
I
him?
think he's going to take it too.
Who you got?
Your boy.
Oh, dude, Hayden
Your boy,
Fridley.
Hayden
Easy.
Fridley. Hayden's a dog.
Who's on my sheet for Bill? Hayden Fridley.
Yeah, I got Hayden Fridley. Solid. I mean, solid. He's a monster.
Kayla says in the chat, wait, she gets 2 chances at beating y'all and a pass on passion pick, crying. Oh, Kayla, at this point, when we beat everybody, somebody needs a chance.
We're trying to throw every little pork chop out there to everybody that can try to beat us and stuff. It's just not happening.
We're
Kayla.
begging to give a t-shirt away at this point.
I know. I'm sitting there. I was like, dude, I'll give you a t-shirt off my back right now if you pick one that's going to go number 1.
Yeah, jeez. All right, Steph. Co-ed, who you got? Don't take our team.
Co-ed.
I put this team together. Don't do it.
Okay, well, I'm probably going to take your team because the team that is 100% going to win this is Kim and Caleb.
Kim Dice, Caleb Hurt. Yep. I set that up a little bit. And, well, Kim set it
You
up.
should have let me
but-
have juniors
Yeah,
first.
Chad doesn't come in till later in the day. Chad Jackson, Kim's usual co-ed partner.
Yeah.
So she picked up some slouch, Caleb Hurt.
Good pick, huh? Like
Okay.
my pick.
Oh
Pretty
my
good.
gosh! All right,
What do
Bill,
I
you
do
are up.
here? What do I do? What do I do? This is tough.
Isaac's
go
partner's
ahead and put a
decent here.
10 by
I
my
don't know
name.
her, but she's decent.
Where's he at? Kendall Cox. I think we've seen
7'5"?
Kendall play before.
I'm not sure.
Hold
not
up.
sure.
Hold up. Sleeper team.
Are you putting him in there? Are you doing what I think you're doing? Yep.
Sleeper
Good
team.
Sleeper?
Good pick.
Right there, dude. It's early enough in the morning where Phil's going to be on point.
Is it?
It's not a sleeper. That's not a sleeper. I got that.
No, that's
Oh,
a
man.
sleeper team right there.
I'm gonna. Jeez, Bill, this puts me in a rough spot. I have no idea who's good at this point. I really don't.
It is tough. It is tough.
We know who you're going to pick.
Stephanie definitely has the advantage on
In
the
this?
Atlantic City.
Give me
meeting.
Isaac and
In
Kendall.
this category.
Give me Isaac and Kendall. I'm going all in on Isaac.
It's
who I said.
Kendall.
ALL. Yeah.
Bink. Got it.
Bingo. All right. Doubles, Bill. Oh, I mean, come on. Is your pick even a question? Do you got to look?
I haven't even looked.
Do you have to?
Can you give me the Isaac and Caleb?
I don't know if I'm third. Am I
Do you
third?
have to?
I don't know what you mean.
A lot of pool teams here, Bill.
Done. I'm done. I got it. No problem.
You want me to go
that's
second?
going to be 10 points right there. I am going to take Josh Holland and Lewis Clemmer.
Woo-wee.
Oh, thank God. Josh. All
Is
right.
that
I
Duncan
am
Clemmer's
taking-
brother?
Yeah, I think so. Who do
I
you
am
got?
taking Jacob Whaley and my good friend Daniel Parham.
That's a good
Good
team.
friend.
That's a good team. Maybe
Good
since
friend.
Daniel Parham's your good friend, you could pick him for passion
Who is
this
it,
time.
Daniel?
I might have.
Daniel.
Yeah, PAR. Yeah, it's fine.
Yes.
P-A-R-H-A-M.
Stephanie,
He's
real
my
quick.
good friend.
Real quick, gotta ask you. I gotta put you on the spot here. You ever heard of Josh Holland?
Me?
Yeah.
The actor? That
No,
sounds
you're
Let's talk about it in passion.
you're gonna see this at the end, Stephanie.
Oh,
This
you gotta
dude-
do your research.
This dude is insane.
Okay.
I don't feel like I commentated a game that he's played in.
No,
You
you
have
haven't.
not.
You haven't, and that's
think
why.
so.
Yeah. No, and that's why I had to ask because he is a monster.
Yep. All right, Bill.
Okay.
Singles for myself. This is tough. I have a choice
it?
pretty much between Isaac, Caleb, and Josh Holland. I'm going to take Caleb Hurt.
Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh, my bad. My
Yep.
bad. Wrong one there.
Am I next?
You are next,
Oh, I'm definitely taking Isaac then.
of course.
Okay.
Figured out how that would go.
I made that mistake at Worlds picking Caleb
Bill, do you
first,
take?
which
Do you
Caleb
go
obviously
for him?
didn't kill.
I mean, I also like Jacob Whaley, right?
I like Jacob Whaley. I like Chloe. I like
I have Jacob on my
Kim.
list.
I like. There's a lot of people, but
Are you gonna go out on a limb here and think Josh is gonna throw gas? Yeah, I like it. I like it.
I gotta
dude.
do it.
Yeah, Stephanie's so puzzled, has no clue who Josh
Stephanie,
Holland.
just type it in on YouTube after. Just type it in on
I
YouTube.
am. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good. Not good.
Not good.
It's
It's
not good.
great.
It's not good.
All right, passion pick, Stephanie. Who you got?
Well, I'm gonna take my good friend Daniel Parham.
How do you know him?
Well, because he's a nice guy.
Wait, she doesn't know him. Wait, is there a story here?
There's got to be a story.
He came over for dinner one night.
Dude, this is so.
Oh, my
It's-
God.
I know
What
him
food
from the
is Daniel?
ACO.
Is he
Why can't
solid?
that be the passion?
Yeah, he's good. They took second place in doubles at where was that? Up north. I forget where they're at.
Yes,
Buffalo.
I know him from the ACO. That's why he's my passion picker. I
Gosh,
would-
Stephanie, you are
Oh,
feeding me passion
yeah, I
picks
think
so
you're cheating
bad.
a little bit. Kayla didn't get to cheat like that.
I
Yeah.
gotta have some kind of story. Like
Yeah, you're
we've
supposed
been
to have a
doing dinner or
background with them.
That's what
something.
the passion pick is. It's somebody you know, you like, not a pro.
Right.
I do like him. I do like him.
You could have had a shot in the VFW 10 years ago with him.
Nick looked at me like, you like him?
I don't know.
You want to take Josh?
Oh, I'm taking Josh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could take Josh.
You can't go back. I mean, you can go back to back, I guess.
I'm not
It'd be a
going
lot
to.
different
Though.
if I played. Then I might have taken a shot with him.
I like
Yeah.
that pick. I like it. I like
Hey,
it.
check
There might
this
be
one out.
better.
Bink?
Rex Hurt.
Don't know if he's played that much lately. I have no.
Rex
I don't know if he's playing for
hurts.
fun. I don't know if he isn't playing for fun. But I'll take Rex, man. If you go back on the old YouTubes, man, and you watch freaking Rex, you just type his name in that. Rex is a staple in this sport.
Yeah, Rex
Phenomenal
is a dog.
pitcher.
Him and Caleb used to win a ton of stuff.
I know.
Beef.
That's what I'm saying. Rex is I mean, they got a dynasty at their family over there.
Yeah.
So, I got Rex.
100%. And yeah, that's gonna leave me with Mr. Josh Holland.
Of course. We're going to look him up when I get off the phone.
Yeah, Josh Holland, Stephanie, is an ex-ACL pro. I guess he gave up his
assume.
card. And my story with Josh is the first major I went to, Fergie was going to play Josh, and Fergie was like the 8 seed, and Josh was like 48 seed. And Fergie's like, man, I got that Josh Holland, and I'm looking at the seeds. I didn't know anybody. And I'm like, Fergie, this should be easy. He's like the 48 seed. And Fergie goes, no, Josh Holland is badass. And I went over there and watched, and it was like a 30-round game of a show. And this is when Fergie was taking it serious, not drinking. This is the year he won King of Cornhole. The year Fergie won King of Cornhole.
Oh, wow.
And Josh beat him.
What?
Yeah, and Josh beat
Oh,
him.
goodness.
And he was throwing the Cornholeo bags, if anybody remembers those, with like the small little square patch on them. And dude, Josh is a stud. I texted him the other day. He is going to be playing some ACO majors this season. I think he's throwing for Ryan LaBelle's Bag Company, that burner series or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much swingle did Fergie have at that moment?
Oh no! Back in that day, it wasn't that much. I'm telling you, that's the year he won King of Cornhole. It was not the same.
No, he
Throwing vipers, dude, a beast, an
I'll have to look him
animal.
up.
He was an animal. Do I
You'll
need to
see.
tell my story with Rex, or are we good?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, there are numerous stories with Rex where we'd go out to dinner just at Worlds, right? We go out and we saw him 2 times throughout freaking Worlds, going to different places. Like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, stuff like that. At Major sitting there, we tried to discuss a little bit with Isaac at one point, right? And then Rex kind of
Denny.
called us over and we talked to Rex a little bit.
Yeah,
you know?
Rex is a
I mean,
dog.
there's a couple stories that I got with him. What's yours with Daniel again? I don't remember.
Well, he was throwing at ACO events, and
Don't even
I
know
was
what
gone.
I'm at.
Buffalo.
And I told him he had nice shoes.
Yeah. All right, Stephanie.
We are locked in. Stephanie
are locked.
Bridget.
I'd love to send you a shirt, but
That's
I'll
not
probably
how to say my name.
I know, I'm being rude.
I'll probably send you an XL just so Nick's got a shirt. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, he wears them a lot.
Yeah. We'll
All
probably
right,
send a little bit.
Stephanie, thanks for coming on. Good
Thank
luck
you
to you.
for having me, and good luck to everybody. And everybody stay safe for the hurricane.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
y'all
100%.
too.
Y'all too. We'll talk to you later. Okay. We'll see you next
All right.
week. All right.
guys.
Bye.
God bless.
Later, guys.
Bye, Nick.
Later, brother.
All right, double major picks.
Woo!
Bill. And we gave Stephanie a lot of free chicken.
Yeah, we
a
did.
lot of
A
free
lot.
chicken there.
If she doesn't win this week on the double, something's wrong.
Didn't I tell you 2 days ago that she wasn't gonna know who Josh Holland was?
No, I know. We talked about
Yeah,
this. We
we did.
knew that it was a sleeper in there. We knew that it was a sleeper.
It's only
Ricky
a-
Evans hops
yeah.
in here 1-0-1.
I told you.
Dude, Ricky, what are
Ricky,
you doing?
cut the crap.
Ricky,
He didn't win.
Get out of here, dude. There's no way.
We're gonna have to have Ricky
1-0-1.
back on for picks sometime just so we can beat him again at some point.
Yeah. You know what, Ricky? What's after Spooky Nook?
I don't know. For us,
We can book Ricky again.
fits.
We can book him again and you give him another shot at it. But dude, a push is a loss for you.
Ricky, at the worst, we're 3-0-1, and you're 1-0-1 if that's what you're calling it. I mean, just a rough look for you, Ricky. To be honest.
This is our edge, Ricky. It's
Yeah.
our edge, right? A push is a loss for you.
You're like a Logan Paul of cornhole picks.
We have a winning record because you have to beat us. I don't have to beat you. You have to beat us.
It's true.
I mean, that's what it is.
It's true. It is true.
All right.
We're gonna move it. We have Family Feud, Bill. What do you got?
Do we have Family Feud or no?
I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? Pop it in there. Let's see if anybody's got
We'll
anything.
pop it in there. We'll pop it in there just for a minute. I probably have a topic in the back of my mind here, but I'll let Dylan go first.
Family Feud. Controversial cornhole topics here from CBC. Like I said, I've been thinking a lot. I've been talking a lot about the regional stuff already, so I don't want to like pound that.
We
into
talked
the
about that
ground.
last week a
Right.
little
I don't
bit.
want to pound it into the ground. Right.
But your take did go pretty hot in the Corn Singer chat.
It did. A lot of
Right,
people
it
were
was-
talking
yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
and about who should do what, and if they're too close, if they're too far, blah blah blah. And gosh dang it,
Ricky, who won last week? Is he messaging you on the side?
I didn't.
Send me screenshots or whatever you're saying doesn't matter.
Ricky, Bill won this last week in picks. He really did.
I thought if either you or I win, we win.
We do.
So
but you
I'm-
had the overall most points this last week.
I'm 4-0.
Yes. Yeah. I'm
You're 4-0. Ricky, what are you? 0-1.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to call it.
Yeah. What do you
think
talking
about the championship bracket this last weekend, Bill? So they take the top 2 from each bracket, or top 4. They take 8 players, right, into the championship bracket for singles.
Okay.
So they don't even play the bracket out anymore. They stop it at a point, right, and then bring all the players into a championship bracket. Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Why or why not? I have something on this if you don't.
I have something on it that I have not researched and could be very controversial.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to really bring it up.
Well, now I don't. Now I definitely want you to bring it up.
Okay. I need to see a payout scale for the ACO.
Mm-hmm.
Does this make it better or worse for the top people? Do the top people get paid more if they throw the final 8? Or let's say if you had 4 brackets, is it the final 16
No.
into that Okay. How does that affect the payouts?
It doesn't.
Not at all.
None.
Zero.
8 players get paid. Single bracket, double bracket, quad bracket. 8 players get paid.
So you have to make that bracket the championship bracket to be able to get paid.
Unless it's a single major, then there isn't one because it is the championship bracket and you take the top 8.
Which means if it's not a single major and you get second in it can't be second anymore because second makes it to that championship bracket, correct?
Correct.
So you get third.
In a 4-person bracket. That's what you're saying? Four
The 8
brackets.
I thought it was 8 people this weekend.
Right. That's only 2 brackets.
2 brackets.
So top 4 got in. For 2 brackets, top 4 get into the championship bracket. For 4 brackets, top 2 get into the championship bracket. 8 players get into the championship bracket.
I thought there were 8 players in that because we had 3.
There were 8 players.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Only 4 get in?
There was 2 brackets.
Yeah.
4 players from each got in.
Yeah, so 8 people total.
Yes.
Why would you say 4 players from each? Why wouldn't you just say 8 total?
Well, it's the same thing.
No, it's...
I was trying to break it down for two brackets and 4 brackets.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that they move those 8 people in. So if you have 4 brackets, are 16 getting into that or no?
Not as I know it. I know it is 8. Top 2
We
only.
don't know, though. This is
We
speculation.
haven't seen it, and that is the thing, because we didn't know this was going to happen this weekend.
So there is a possibility, and we don't know yet, that if you win your bracket at a 4 bracket tournament, not win it, you get third, you don't get paid.
Well, you don't get paid if you're outside of the top 8. So, yes, that's true.
Top 8 overall, no matter what.
That's
Okay.
factual. We have a problem with that.
That-
right? And
I
the
got
community
little
has
bit
a
of
problem with
A little
that.
bit, yeah.
And the reason being, obviously, is the percentages of people getting paid, right, need to go up when the attendance goes up, right? That's our take on it.
We like
right?
that.
The
Yeah.
percentage of there should be a set percentage of the population or close to of entry fees that get paid, not a set number of people.
So that's a double-edged blade is what you're talking about. And I'm going to argue on behalf of the ACO for a minute because we like to discuss these things thoroughly.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I'm arguing on behalf of the ACO is that you have to be able to develop new areas. And in those new areas, when you say, hey, $5,000 guaranteed in this place, sounds a lot better than, well, whoever shows up, we'll just pay a certain amount and blah, 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 when it's a major. A major is a little more prestigious than a regional. And a regional can be like, yeah, hey, whoever shows up, we're paying out 60, 70%, whatever it may be for something like that. But a major, the ACO is moving stuff. They're moving freaking trucks into a place. They had to get a venue. They had to negotiate beer prices, negotiate food prices, and
Right.
things like that. So guaranteeing a purse for something like that is very important. Now, when you get a major that doesn't have enough people to, I guess, take care of that 5K purse, that's a problem.
Right.
And that's where you take that loss at.
Right.
So guaranteeing it, you can't pay more on the other ones, or else you'd be back to that, well, whoever shows up, then, we'll pay this.
I think we've talked about this a lot, but I think that there has to be a threshold number of players that you can bump it up something, right? Like you can pay out. What you and I would like, I think, would be at 2 bracket majors, 12 people getting paid. That's top 3 for both brackets. I think that's very fair, right? I'd say give them double their entry back. We're talking about $80 across 2 players right there. We're talking about an extra $160, Bill. That's it. That is all I'm talking about, right? And then, I'm good with that, right? And then for 4 bracket majors, I'm thinking you do 16 players are paid out. 3rd place across the board, 4th place across the board, right? And all you're looking at is adding,
You said at which one?
At 4 bracket majors. You pay out the top 4 in each bracket, 16 players. When you have 4 brackets, that means you have to have, I believe it's 256 players make it into the main.
Wouldn't that be what? Oh, that's not what's paid out currently. Only eight. Only 8, no matter what.
Right.
Only 8, no matter what.
And the money does not increase.
We don't know that 100%. We just saw that the last tournament, correct?
Well, and last season it was the same.
Okay.
Top 2 in brackets. And that's the problem, right? Is more people, when there's more people show up, more people need to get paid. Do you pull it from the top? I don't know. And disperse the money out? Maybe. But I'm just saying, if you paid, I don't know, I think that 2nd place per bracket's getting $80 a piece. And I just think that's rough. When you go through a gauntlet and take 2nd in your bracket at a 4 bracket major and you get $80, it's rough. That's just my opinion. But that's why they put them in the championship bracket now. That's how it used to be. Championship bracket now, you can decipher them 1st through 8th, and they get paid differently for those placements.
Can somebody just tag Jack Harcrow? Because I know he's had a little bit of an issue with this week.
And Harcrow,
just tag him on this timestamp, and then he can move back, a minute or 2. Maybe next week we talk about this a little more thoroughly. What I would like us to do, you and me, sit down, talk about this, what we think should be paid, and come up with some sort of solution to just give to them. Say, hey, this is what we think should potentially happen, and we'll run the numbers. We'll run it on a 4 bracket major. How many people have to show up for a 4 bracket major? Like, we can run those numbers for 4 bracket in the main, right? Because let's say your tier, what is it now, 3 or 2? The tier system, I don't know fully yet, but as it goes down, they still have prizes for those people with trophies and stuff like that.
Right.
I don't think it's monetary or anything, but they still have costs associated with giving those players their recognition also.
Yeah, and I'm going to apologize. I don't think it's 256 make it to the main. I believe it's 128 because you have to exceed the limit of 32 players per bracket for a main bracket.
Right.
So it's going to be 33 times 4, I think. So let's call it 128. That's 32 times 4. At least 128 players make it into the main bracket at 4 bracket majors.
Brackets. Right.
Yes.
Right.
That's the minimum amount of players, right? And Wes says, "How about they win boards?" Yeah, maybe that is a solution. I don't know.
That's an ACL. He's laughing because it's an ACL thing and the different. Yeah. No, and that's it's something in the other brackets, right? It is something.
What are you talking about?
In the other tiers, if they win
I think
boards.
they just get a piece of wood.
No, what I'm talking about is it.
Oh yeah, they get bags and boards and stuff. I don't like that. But
I don't like that either. You know what I mean? Like I think it's kind of a little bit of a cop. I don't know. It's tough, right? It's tough, and this is the biggest issue with it, with how the tier system and everything is set up. I think it's wonderful, number one, and I'm just going to put that out there. But how do you recognize players that do not make the main? They get tier 2 and win tier 2. How do you should the top tier 2 players get paid more than the bottom main bracket players? And that's a real question. I don't know the right answer to something. Because if I get a set of boards for tier 2 winning and the last place in the main bracket doesn't get anything, you would think that that's a little off, correct?
Right. I mean, but I think that the argument would be that when you make the main bracket, you have the opportunity to win more. Where at tier 2, the best you can get is a set of boards. I'm just making the argument. That's probably the argument.
I mean, that is, yeah, it's some sort of argument, but still, you got to go back to, well, I placed higher today.
Correct.
I threw better than that person
and got less
today, and they got a set of freaking boards.
No, I agree with you.
That's you go back to that, and you sit there, and it's just like, that doesn't shake out.
Right.
Why don't I just try to get tier 2? Because supposedly it's weaker competition, and you can get number 1.
And that's why we like
at least you have boards.
that the ACO doesn't pay out or give prizes in the tiers besides the little piece of wood. But if you ask anybody, including ourselves, we would rather, it's more important to me to make the main bracket as an amateur player than it is to get a tier 2 win. That's legitimate. I'd rather make the main bracket than win tier 2 and get a trophy. And I think that for most players that take this sport competitively would agree, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think that winning tier 2 or tier 3 or whatever it is could be your secondary or your alternate motivation or goal, right? Now that you're there, it's like, okay, we're already down here. Let's try to get something. But in the ACO,
I want a piece of wood too. You know,
right.
I'd rather make the main bracket, but if I don't, I'd like the piece of wood.
Nice
and I think the piece of wood is, that's what it is. It's great. So Ricky says tier 2 winner gets fewer points than last place in main.
That's an ACO, and that's how it should be.
100%. That's how it should be. Always how it should be. But I'm talking about the recognition or the prize for winning something like that. And Ricky, for you and me, the prize would probably be those points. I'm never going to be a pro. I don't think I'm ever going to be a pro. Maybe someday. I don't know if I really take a shot at it or something like that. So I do like the points also. But there's still some sort of disparity because, like, while tier 2 gets a trophy, last place in the main does not.
They don't get anything.
And they really, get what is it, 1 more point, 2 more points? So it's something like that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So
if
you really lined it up like that, and we're talking about the wrong, I guess, echelon of each tier anyway. We're talking about kind of the last place in main bracket and first place in tier 2. What we really want to kind of discuss is that top tier in the main bracket and the payouts for something like that, because I would be pissed if I got 3rd place in a freaking bracket and didn't get paid anything.
Yeah, I mean, it is absolutely insane because it takes so much work to play that well. You know, I mean, it takes so much work, and you played so many players. Wes says, Dylan, should secondary wins matter? Juniors, women's, or seniors, they can all play in the main. I mean, sure they matter. I'm in a weird position and thought process on people that get to play in other divisions because I'm in the minority of that. Bill's in the minority of that, where we get to play one division that's singles and that's it.
I hate it. And I hate that. Like, dude, I love juniors is my favorite freaking category, right. And because I broadcast this stuff. My favorite category. I absolutely love it. I love having them on. I love watching them. The juniors are the ones that always innovate, just insane shots, and it makes the game so special when those juniors are up there. I don't get to play in that division. There's no men's division. There's no, it's tough.
Right, and so the juniors division is almost the only one that has it right because it's free to play, and you don't get anything besides a jersey.
Yeah.
And the argument would be that maybe women's and seniors should be the same way. And women's and seniors might be upset with me saying that, but it makes sense, you know, if we follow the same pattern.
That logic. So I think the difference between the juniors and then women's and seniors is that the juniors are in school, right? And the juniors plays on on Friday. So to be free, it's like, hey, you had this day off and you could go and you can't show up every time. But, women's and seniors, depending on their work and stuff like that, although these juniors, you will get a truancy charge if you don't show up to school or are homeschooled or are something like that. So there's like, I don't know, a little bit of force with juniors. And that's probably why it's a free, and also trying to get new young men young men and women into the sport.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like I said, I think that the incentive for women's and seniors, even if it was free, is that you get to play extra and you get to play with the same people that are like you, I guess. I don't like the idea of segregating people ever for anything, right? Like, this is my mindset, and I've spoken about this before. Like, you know, when people speak equality, but they want to pick and choose what it is, like in the Army when they were trying to integrate for equality, I think that when you want to be equal, you be equal, especially in the military. I say you shower together, you go to the bathroom together, you do everything. That's how I would do things if I'm using the word equality. Segregating people to me is unfair.
I understand that argument. Me personally, I would go on the opposite side. I would say that yes, there is probably segregation among the sexes on certain sports and stuff like that, but cornhole, being a male, does not give you a competitive advantage, just like being a female does not give you a competitive advantage. What would really tell us that behind it would be the analytics of how many males play to how many females play, and then the statistics on who wins.
Then why do they have separate divisions?
No, and that's the question.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to answer is, why would you have separate divisions if the skill level is equal, if there is no physical, mental, anything advantage for male against female in specifically cornhole?
Right.
But what you were saying earlier about, like, you know, you're in favor, I hope you were just playing devil's advocate again,
right,
in favor of joining out, like, I would not want to see MMA with, you know, men against where you know what I mean, because that is a certain section to where it would be like, dude, this is just gross. I don't want to watch this.
Right.
You know, but cornhole doesn't have
in
anything.
Sports. Right. And I was talking about in the military where everybody is the same on the battlefield, right? Everybody's a soldier. And that's where, like, and if you want to preach the word equality and be equal, then everything has to be equal.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
I think in certain sports, like you're talking about contact sports, we aren't genetically equal. That's a science. You know what I mean? That's it.
The sexes are different.
Right. And as you gain age, you deteriorate. So you can't put seniors in a contact sport. You know, I mean, there has to be the senior games. You know, and stuff
Heil
like
has
that.
not deteriorated.
Well, I mean, the peppy ones.
Wayne Round has not deteriorated.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, the payouts, to only have 8 people get paid out when there's 300 to 400 players at a major is absurd to me. It is. We're talking about, if there's 400 players, we're talking about 2% of the population gets paid out that showed up.
So let's figure out how, and we'll submit it to the ACO, right? Let's figure out some way, because they got to do the work too.
Yeah.
You know, and they got to figure it out. We say these things. I don't know their balance sheet. I don't know their income statement. I know nothing about these things whatsoever that the ACO has. Although I did go through school for accounting, and I know if you're trying to develop so many new areas and things like that, that it is, and on the expense side of the income statement, you know what I mean? So how can it be fair between those bigger and those smaller majors? And if it's just, well, don't guarantee a purse. If that's the answer, is that the right answer to develop new areas? You know what I mean? And that's really what the question hinges on. And I don't know if that's true or not. I really have no idea.
We've spoken to that multiple times, you know, and maybe the 5K purse is too much. Maybe it needs to be a 3K purse, right? And then you have $2,000 from all of those majors where you're not making the money right now to disperse into your big 4 bracket majors. Maybe. I don't, like you said, we don't know what they're spending, and we won't know, you know, so even when we get the numbers, we can have a closer view. But in all reality, unless we went to the entry fees and did all the numbers for every major, we really wouldn't know how much they might be losing on those purses at small majors compared to gaining. That's what you'd have to do for every single one of them to have anything even close to accurate.
They have people on payroll also.
Right.
There are many more expenses than just like I know you and I see, hey, we went to this major. We know this many people were here. We know they paid out. That you have no idea what happens the rest of the year. They have an off season.
Yeah.
You know, they have numerous tournaments that don't there are other expenses of a business that you would have to figure into that equation. Like, you're right. Everybody would like to start just, hey, I'm going to take this one major and only evaluate that major rather than any sort of expenses that could happen to the next year. And that's
what happens is that everybody just cherry picks the big majors and they attack them, right? But we don't look at if you are a person that's able to travel and has money to travel, if you're not going to the small majors, you're missing out on what I would call honeypots. Yeah, I mean, you got to play
I
less
would say
games
too.
for
I
the
agree with
same
that.
purse.
I agree with this.
And I'm not saying the competition. I mean, me and
The
Bill,
competition may not be
let's say
what
it's the
it's
exact same as a big major.
You
The
have to
competition,
win fewer games.
win fewer games,
Yeah.
less effort. It's just a fact. And like, if there is 24 people in a main bracket, which there will be this year, 8 of those people are getting paid. You have a 33% chance at getting paid if you make the main bracket, compared to
If all skill was equal in the game, you still have that third.
Right.
Or if you just threw hot that day, you've got a little bit better.
Yeah, if you have the means to travel and go to these things, they're honeypots. Why do you think people like Jack Hargrove are going to these things? They've ran the numbers. You know what I mean? When the payout percentage is over 100% of the entry fees, you should go to that freaking tournament. The odds are in your favor at this point.
That is very true. I taught you that a couple weeks ago.
I
didn't
did this in my head a couple weeks ago, and I was actually pretty proud of myself.
I'm
you know?
glad you did.
And,
'Cause
yeah.
I told you when the odds are in your favor with the lottery, that's the only time I play. I remember
Right.
telling you, and you're
And
like,
this is a
the
lot
odds are
like that.
never in your favor. I'm like, well, they are based
Right.
upon the payout.
And
And
this is
it's-
exactly like that, right? And there's
Yeah.
35
It is.
majors or so to choose from. And go to the big ones, because the big ones are freaking awesome.
I love
And they're a great experience. And you're going to have to fight hard. And you're going to have to be a resilient
Yeah,
player,
you're a freaking
dude.
dog if you
Yes.
win the big ones. You're a
Yes.
freaking dog. dude.
Yes, you gotta
Yeah.
be, man. And but if you're looking to make money in this thing and bang for your buck, Jack Harcrow this thing, you should be honeypotting those small majors, man. That's especially if you're a good player, a decent to good player, and plus you're getting more points, easier way to get points. I mean, this is just point blank. I don't have much else to say about it, really. I want more people paid at the bigger majors. The percentage.
We're
getting
gonna
paid-
talk. We're gonna talk about
Yeah.
this out. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna.
We're gonna have to take a week off from picks 1 week, folks, and we're gonna have to talk about this for like an hour.
Yeah, and write some numbers and get on Excel and try to figure some stuff out for how it can be beneficial. Or it's weird because it almost seems like it has to be non-beneficial for smaller
Yeah.
majors to be beneficial for the bigger majors and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So, but well, we can talk. We got to find some sort of solution in the middle and send it in. Maybe it's cool. Maybe it's not. Greg Scott, what up, dude? I got a shirt set aside
Yeah.
for you. I got a hat set aside for you, dude. I can't wait to see you in Spooky Nook, brother. I can't wait. Derek's not going to be there, though.
Yeah, Lynn said she hates choosing between women's and seniors. Lynn, I wish I had to choose between anything. I don't get to.
No, you don't. If you're between the ages of 18 and
55? 54? Yeah.
54, yeah.
Yeah.
And a male.
And a male, you're right.
And a male. Yeah.
Yes, you get one option.
Double singles, co-ed if you find a partner.
Right, I mean, you're able to play co-ed. Co-ed counts.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, AJ says there's just too many majors. We've talked about that, AJ, and I'm not sure if there's too many majors. We don't like them, 2 majors on the same weekend. I think you need to push players in one direction or the other. But I don't know if there's too many majors. Watching the ACL season and having to talk to those people about how hard it is to travel because you have to make a certain amount of events, you would see the same thing here in the ACO. You know, if you started to limit the number of majors where people are going to have to pay more to travel and move around. Right now, it's very available to be able to play 4 majors in a season, right? And that's all you need to make pro status as long as you play well. Almost anybody, even the West Coast now, even Texas, even Bob Heil and Maggie and Wayne up north, they're getting 2 to 3 things within 8 hours, which I think is pretty freaking good, you know?
Yeah.
And then they only have to travel for a couple. And I think that so it's hard to say there's too many majors. I understand what you're saying, and we've said this in the past, that there's too many majors. I think it could work. It could work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, something has to move around, I think, but I think it's okay. I really do.
Greg, I hope to have you in there next weekend, dude. I would love it because we don't know what we're going to do yet, man. We're going to have a booth, 100%. We're going to have bags. We're going to have shirts. We're going to have all sorts of stuff. Without Derek, man, we need a hustler in the booth, man. We need a hustler.
Yeah, Spooky Nook Pro Series is going to be a freaking banger, dude. Not to mention Pro Series Skins pays out $5K, and those players don't pay to play that. So write that down in the books, Bill.
You know what? I'd like to ask a question, and you're the social media guy. So this week, I'd like to ask a question sometime on our social media. If there were not juniors, women's, or seniors, what could we do that involved everybody to fill those time slots, and the answers can be literally anything. It could be
Dance party?
pro teams,
Oh.
5, or it could be literally. I don't know. Maybe you'd have 2 males and 2 females that you'd have to have on a team, but that was like
Co-ed
the
quads?
Buffalo Brawlers. No, like Buffalo Brawlers, dude. Like some majors, you have to play with this freaking teammate, and it's got to be women's, or it's got to be seniors, or it's got to be something.
Teams is a good
Come
idea.
up with whatever you freaking want for it.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing. Those are big time slots. What are you going to do in place of that? Run 15 blind draws?
I mean, I get what you're saying, Bill, but it's never going to change. So I don't know.
Well,
We can
I mean,
pose
if
the
you could think
question,
of
but
something that elevates the game a little bit differently, maybe it does.
Wes, you have to complete a beer before the round ends.
I
Couldn't
love
make
it.
dude.
I love
You wouldn't have
complete
people
shit
make
show
it.
is what it
Yeah.
says. Yeah, not the round, the game.
You know,
Before
it
the
said
game.
the round, dude. That would be insane. It's like a beer a minute.
Pro/non-pro doubles. You get people though. Like, I mean, there are people there that are non-pros that should be pros.
Yeah.
That should be pros.
Like me.
I mean, insane. Like me. Okay, let's get out of here, folks.
Yeah, I'm good, man. That was a good conversation, though. I like starting that where we started it at. We got a lot to think about on that.
There is a lot to think
on
about.
that.
There's a lot. I like where we started out of payouts, and we need to think about that. But I also do like posing the question, okay, you and me, we both are men between the ages of 18 and 54. So there are many places that we can't play. What's our solution? How do you fill that time, generate revenue, have a good time, and have exciting cornhole to watch?
Yeah, I mean, I'll pose the question.
what I wanna
We'll
know.
see what it is. We're not under any contracts, Wes. We are free to be sponsored at any given time.
Yeah. We're good. We're good. You can do a little CBC on Haggard AF bags.
All right, folks. Hey, we appreciate you for tuning in here. CBC Down and Back podcast. I'm Dylan. This is Bill. Faith, family, 4 baggers.
Out.